All right, Bob. This is that light heavyweight fight we were talking about that we were excited to see because we don't see the light heavyweight division too often. Bob,
Yes, sir.
light heavyweight fight we got here on our hands.
Jillian, how did you find light heavyweights? It's very difficult to find 205 pounders.
Hey, this kind of just fell in my lap, actually. So we got Joseph Williams is actually from the same campus, Jace Kendall. All right, and then Zack actually hit me up months ago about getting in the fight. So it just worked. And actually, Zack just recently fought, maybe like 3-4 weeks ago. Made his AMI debut, 1-0 now, and he was ready to just take another fight. Because like Pat said, you don't see a lot of light heavyweights out here. So to actually find two, same experience level, even out here in Lebanon, it works.
Do you think that the light heavy? Do you think that's the most barren weight class that there is right now?
Definitely, because I think you see a little bit more of people just want to stay at the amateur level. They want to stay at heavyweights. They don't want to cut down to 205. They'd much rather just fight higher, just because there's not as many 205ers out here. Because some of our even heavyweight fighters on this card could drop down to 205, but they stay at heavyweight because there's just a little bit more.
Yeah, I think I consciously made that decision to not go back to my weight that I was in middle school at 205.
I was like, I don't think. When was the last time you hit 205?
Yeah, it's been a while there, Jillian.
Well, after them 4 slices of pizza pre-fight, I guess not.
And look, I'm excited to see these two guys. Look, they both look lean. You don't get that excess weight that you do sometimes see at the heavyweight division. These guys look anxious. They both look ready to go. We got an amateur fight here, which should be 3 2-minute rounds, if I believe.
Yes.
All right, David Osagi, we're going to have some battles tonight. David likes to let it go a little bit longer. Here we go, Art of War 24, Lebanon Expo Center, Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Here we go.
Kicking it off with the light
Seems to be Joseph Williams is the fan favorite here.
Yeah, he's the local guy, and Zack's still from this area.
He starts right out with the jabs. I like it. Staying busy. It seems to be that Williams is really working the jab. Nice check left there.
Yeah, they're both having success with the jab crosses so far. But
Body shot from Williams.
Oh, he's broadcasting.
These guys are throwing. I love it. What a way to start.
Fogelman lands a heavy overhand right. He doesn't seem to be setting up that right hand. If Fogelman eases in there, finds a little bit of a range with his left, and then throws the right, I think we'll have more success with it. They exchange leg kicks. I like to see that. They're mixing it up. That means they're not just throwing hands.
Nice catch of the kick to get the takedown. You know how those takedowns score.
Lands in half guard. Now look, in half guard, you're safe here, right? As the man on tap, collects the legs. He should look to pass here. And he still has the knee shield in. Bob, and he's passed. So he's now in side control. And as of right now, so he's winning this round here, right? So the judges are looking at this and they're scoring right now that Williams is winning this round. He is in the dominant position of side control.
Getting the name wrong.
Well, nice job by Fogelman to get up to his feet.
Getting up. And look,
Getting
it's
the name
important
wrong.
at the amateur level.
Apologize. We Jillian setting us straight.
Apologize there, fans. Fogelman is the man in the Punisher shorts with the beard. I think maybe the announcer
Ring announcer,
may have gotten it
yeah.
wrong there.
The ring announcer announced Williams
I would
first.
apologize. Hey,
Yes.
look. What an exciting first.
Shit.
I mean, look, you got to see Fogelman score the takedown there, right? And he does get the pass, and he gets over the side control. Now, Williams did the right thing there. He had a sense of urgency, and he got to his feet. I still score that round. As Fogelman up one round right now. How do you see it, Bob?
With the takedown, I think that's a legitimate score. I mean, they were pretty even striking wise. They both landed some nice strikes and kicks, but then the takedown I think was the biggest impact from the first round if you're looking at it.
Hopefully, Fogelman comes out and he establishes that jab again. But, he's able to set up the takedown. He had some success on the ground. Let's see if he goes back to it.
Both these guys have success with the striking, so I'd like to see it, mix up with a lot more combination. Before the takedown, they were finally starting to throw the kicks, the body shots, down just your classic 1-2s.
Fogelman switches it up and comes right back.
Pat, we're seeing that more and more often, Pat, at
Oh.
all levels, of switching up the stances. Fogelman looking for that arm. Looks like he wants to clench it.
Uh-oh.
But nice counter.
Yeah, that
From
was
Williams.
that was really nice by Williams. Williams is having success with that looping left hook that he's throwing there. It keeps finding the mark. You can tell Fogelman has a little bit of a knot under his right eye. Nice leg kick in there. Look, it's good to see these guys mixing it up, not just throwing punches, but they're working leg kicks. It really goes to show that their gym is not just, teaching guys to throw their hands, that they're really mixing it up.
And you see that Williams is the one that's really found his range so far in the second round. He's landing a lot of the cleaner shots, whereas Fogelman's still trying to fire those haymakers from the distance.
Yeah, and Williams is doing really well with getting in and getting out. And if you notice, he is getting his head off the center line as he throws. So, if Fogelman wants to win this round, I think he should really press and work to get a takedown here. It's important to score the takedown if it's a really square, even round on strikes. Nice shoulder roll.
He keeps looking at his arm, so I don't know if
Yeah,
maybe like his elbow or
I
his
don't know.
shoulder is bothering
It
him.
seemed like maybe he had a little bit of a bicep burn or tear there, maybe.
Yeah, 'cause he keeps looking
he
down
hasn't
to it.
thrown that
Williams
right.
is landing, looking good.
And he lands on top. Interesting. Wow.
Because it looks like.
But you know what? With
Fogelman-
3 seconds left in the round, we'll have to see.
I don't think it was enough. I think that Williams had ended enough significant strikes there that that late exchange there where Fogelman landed on top, I don't think it was enough. I think what we have here is a tied up fight with 1 round each. What do you think, Joe?
I definitely think it's one apiece at this point because Williams was definitely the more successful striker in that second round. He was landing, the bigger shots. But I think Fogelman's arm. I think maybe it's his shoulder because he was really trying to block more with his left shoulder because I think he can't bring his hand up to his face at this point.
Yeah, let's see if he's able to throw that right. Look, this is where you find out what you're made of. It's tied 1-1, right? So you have to come out there and you have to win this round. You win this round, you win the fight, right? Plain and simple. What's done is
Cardio, Pat. We talked about it
what's
all
done
day.
is done, and it's time to win the fight now, gentlemen.
Got
Let's
it.
see who comes out.
Hey, listen, like I said before, cardio. Whoever has the better cardio, a lot of times will come up ahead in this final round.
Yeah, Williams looks a little more light on his feet and he comes out more aggressive. He's already across the cage. I'd like to see a leg kick here by Williams. Really establish that distance.
Yeah, Fogelman's not even using that right arm.
No, he's not.
He's only just throwing with the left. We'll see if Williams sees it, if he starts throwing a lot more of those left hooks.
Yeah, something is definitely going on with his right arm.
Or shoulder, most likely. Or
I'll tell you what, he's pumping the jab though.
Yeah, he's still using that left all
Yeah,
day.
he's jabbing and he's finding some success with it.
I'll tell you what, man. He's not quitting. He's in there fighting, and he's obviously some kind of injury. I give the guy props for that.
Let's see if he can score the takedown here. He's trying to connect the hands. He's got him connected. If he pulls him off, that's a great takedown. I'll tell you what, that's really important in a tied-up fight, right? You got 1 round each. He scores the takedown at the middle of the 3rd round. I mean, there's 1 minute left. If he stays here, I don't think there's any reason why he can't win the fight. He's clearly the aggressor. Williams has to get up in order to even stand a chance at winning. Looks like he's kind of going for like a...
trying to turn him over to maybe get into the darts from
yeah,
half
it
guard.
looks like he could be going. But if he just stays here and holds him down, he's going to find himself on the winning side of this fight.
Well, instead of trying to get up, he's fighting a choke, so he's doing a really effective job. And, you know, I don't know if his arm is hurt or not like we thought earlier, but he's doing a really nice job right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that
Oh,
position?
and he's up. Wow. Wow, he's got to get busy here if he wants to win.
20 seconds left in the 3rd round.
They're exhausted.
I'm interested to see how the judges are going to score this fight.
Because early in that round, he had the better of the stand-up before the takedown.
Zack's
So we have no idea, and I'm glad I'm not a judge.
Shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, Fogelman scored that takedown and was in a dominant position. In my opinion, I'm going to say Fogelman won this fight as a result of that takedown. Look, he really he did a great job. He got behind the legs, on the double, connected his hands, pulled him off the cage, right, and elevated him. And to me, that goes to show that he wasn't just a one-way fighter, right? He was standing up, he threw his punches, and he scored the takedown. My opinion is Fogelman won. Let's see what the judges said.
Guy looks exhausted.
Bob, that was an exciting fight.
Hey, listen.
What a great
was
start
that
for
our
Ottawa.
debut, Julian?
That was great to kick off this
Yeah,
fight. let me
I mean,
tell you.
look, man.
Was that the debut of these fighters?
Williams, it was his debut. Fogelman has had 1 fight before.
Yeah, that was exciting. That was exciting. Listen, an even fight, well matched up. And listen, what a way to start Art of War Cage Fighting 24 here in Lebanon.
Good job to the coaches too. You know, I think both teams had their fighters prepared. You know, Fogelman seems like he seems to be breathing a little heavier, but I mean, look, you know, it's exhausting in there, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's tiresome. Shout out David Osagi in there.
Oh, come on. What?
Terrific fight, both guys. Listen, we'll give Josh Fogelman the beard of the night. It's going to be tough to beat that. But listen, it was a great fight, and it's very exciting.
That was a really, really entertaining first fight of the night. And, you know, look, I had it the other way, but it really could have been a coin toss at any point.
Absolutely.
I didn't see 30-27, to be honest with you, but I saw
did not
20.
see
I can
30-27
definitely
either.
see the 29-28.
Whoa.
In the commentators table, and listen, if you watch some of the UFC fights this past week, and I'm glad I wouldn't want to be a judge, like you were talking about the Burns Kimiev fight. You know, I wouldn't want to be a judge. That was
Chimaev.
Chimaev. I'm
Chimaev.
sorry. Okay, Chimaev.
I think Zack won that one.